I know, before you accuse me of the clickbait title, I'm just gonna put it straight. The price stated in the title is only for the structure of the coffee bar. What I added is definitely not included at all. We sorted? Good? Still here? Don't click away. I need at least 3 minutes of view time. Let's go. Alright, so welcome back to the channel and we're finally talking about the coffee bar. I'll make it out like it's super highly anticipated. Then again, I've teased it enough in previous videos. Anyway, let's hop right into it. First of all, this is a DIY coffee bar. The tables and shelves you see are actually recycled planks from a dismantled cupboard. If you're familiar with how IKEA standard wood looks like, you know that it doesn't exactly suit the rustic look that you're seeing. I measured what I needed from those bigger planks and cut it out. And after that, I went on a matte sanding mission so that I can sand off the protective layer so that I can apply paint later on. Now the aesthetic that I was going for was similar to if I had plucked these pieces of wood from the forest and then installed it on my wall. And to achieve that, I carved and sanded a lot of detail into the sides and edges of these planks. Basically what I was doing is to apply all sorts of imperfections into the planks, which gives the visual like it was being chopped off by an axe. Next up is how I mounted it. Well, I ordered a bunch of pipes and drilled it in the wood and wall. Just a warning, find out the dimensions of your planks and get your mounts to have the length about 3/5 of your plank so that there will be definite support. If you can see for mine, I kind of made a mistake as I had the length of the mount only half of the wood plank, and you probably can tell that there's a tilt. Let's talk about the details. Since I do have some electrical appliances like the kettle, I got the cable managed carefully. And here I'll show you how I did it. Right, so you see this kettle here? So the wire is actually behind this shelf, this table actually. Yep, so it lines all the way to this power source where the lamp is as well. And then we lined it behind this wall all the way down. All the plugs are actually behind this box which we covered up because it's quite unsightly. Yeah, that's the way we did it. And you can see the little touches I added here. I bought a bunch of flowers and dried them for approximately 2 weeks, and it adds to the vibe. I'm actually growing some mint and lavender as well so that I can use it in the bar. Here we have some wooden picks which were gifts from long ago, and I realized they work really well as a deco. Lots of things are designed with twill strings as well as, come on, twill strings make everything look better. Right, and the final thing we are looking at are the bar stools, and that's all really because these are cheap purchases off Shopee, and honestly, I got what I paid for. They don't feel the most sturdy and the workmanship is okay at best. Right, so if you notice for this video, we have plenty of equipment and products that we talk about and feature as well. We don't have a sponsor for today's video, but you can be today's video sponsor. You might not have noticed, but we do have a Patreon link on our video description for a couple of videos now. I know Patreon involves taking some of your hard-earned money, but take it as you're buying me coffee for the content that I produce every week. Or hopefully. I would like to think that most of my content is either educational or insightful, and I'm always hoping that my content also can provide a bit of knowledge and entertain you guys as well. So if you think that our content is worth it, you can always help us out by signing up as a Patreon and help us to keep creating videos regularly. Of course, it is an added motivation for me to keep creating because I can't possibly take your money and not create, right? So we would deeply appreciate it if you sign up as a Patreon and help us out. At the same time, we are trying to hit 300 subscribers by the end of the year, and so that's free. We don't need your money for that. So click the red button below, subscribe if you haven't, because most of you who watch content is not subscribed. With that, I really appreciate anything that you do for this channel, be it being a subscriber, being a Patreon, or even just liking or sharing or even commenting on this channel. So once again, thank you very much, and let's get back to the video. As you guys know from my previous unboxing video, we have a new kettle, scale and grinder for my everyday coffee. Just a quick review on it, I've been enjoying using them so far. With the new precision I have while brewing, honestly, it really takes coffee to another level. Of course, it takes time to find the best parameter for any new beans I'm trying out, but when you get it, there's really nothing like it. Other things I have in my bar includes a matcha brewing set. A good matcha latte is certainly an indulgence every once in a while. I do have a tea section as well, but my collection isn't that extensive as I'd like it. But then again, I don't know much about teas yet, so it's best to take some time to learn first. I do have a few sweeteners too for flavor. Currently I have some honey which I use for my matcha, and hazelnut syrup for my white cold brews, which I make when I want to clear very old beans. Now there is a different mood to the nighttime setting. A lamp has been placed to provide that very warm ambient look, which is perfect for having non-caffeinated tea and reading at night. With that, I hope you have enjoyed this coffee bar tour. Can you call it a coffee bar tour? Either way, it's just a closer look at it. If you're interested in creating one yourself, especially if you're on a budget, there's probably something you can learn from this. I wish I had filmed more of the process rather than the end product, but everything was very messy and rushed when we were doing it, so it ended up being very inconvenient to film. Anyway, that's the end of our video. Remember to help us out by dropping a like on this video, signing up to our Patreon link, subscribing to the channel, and helping us reach our goal of 300 subscribers by the end of the month. I mean year, but end of the month is fine, I don't mind. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao. Alright, you want coffee? Coffee? 2 only, right? 3. Wait, one more.